on, Mika.
My right eye is artificial. Right before I graduated from university, I found out that I had a skin cancer called malignant melanoma. It was a rare case of cancer in my ocular mucous membrane. It was a cancer 1.4 centimeters big, and they had to take my right eye out because it was life-threatening. Not just because of the looks, but in order to keep the shape of my face, it was decided that I get an artificial eye.
Why does this happen to me?
There isn't a day that I don't feel this way, but I can never get my right eye back, even if I keep crying. It doesn't make any difference if I cry or smile. Then, I'd rather spend my day smiling. It's only recently that I've started to think this way. To be honest, there are so many days when I still feel devastated. But my boyfriend has been supporting me.
I'll be your right eye for you, Rui.
Thank you. Living with only one eye can be very difficult and inconvenient. I often trip on the stairs when they don't have any colors because I see them as the same height. Pouring water in a glass can be different from how I used to do it with two eyes. I need to get help from people around me. But my family, who I expected to be there for me, didn't come to see me at the hospital after my surgery. But Kaname supported me.
Do you want me to carry your bag to your room?
No, giving me a ride home is enough. Thank you.
Call me anytime.
Okay. I let my family know when I was leaving hospital, but all they just said was, okay. They weren't like that before. They're here. I could hear my parents and my older sister laughing in the living room.
I wonder what she's gonna look like.
Don't be too harsh on her.
I know.
But I can't believe she got an artificial eye.
If I were her, I wouldn't want to live with a fake eye.
Are they really my family?
Oh, welcome back, ugly girl.
Ugly?
You're ugly now, you know. So this is the artificial eye. It's not that bad, but still, it's fake. It's unnatural and gross. You were pretty, just like me. I'm sorry. I might not be able to get married having a sister like you. What are you gonna do if I can't get married?
You're pretty, so everyone wants to get married with you, right?
Oh, you're right. I'm not like you, who won't be able to get married or get a job.
I wasn't ready to process everything yet, and the way my family treated me really hurt me. My parents and my sister are just upset with the whole thing. I had to think that way, or I wouldn't be able to behave normally. After that,
You're ugly as usual, ugly girl.
Rui, don't go out much. I'm ashamed of you.
You have no chance of getting married.
My family kept hurting me with their harsh words. But I'm not gonna get hurt and cry all the time. I'm not gonna let their words hurt me.
Rui, there are steps there, so watch out.
Okay, thanks.
Huh? Rui.
Sis, who is he?
Hi, I'm Kaname. I'm going out with Rui-san. Nice to meet you.
For real? You really want to go with this ugly? You're too good for her. It's a waste of time. Don't look so serious. Kaname-kun, let's exchange numbers now that we got to know each other.
Hey, sis!
Sure, I would love to exchange numbers with a pretty girl like you, Misa-san.
I'm glad that I've got to know you.
Likewise.
I had a bad feeling. Kaname, I was concerned with how Kaname reacted, but I was too busy with going to hospital and looking for a job. I didn't have much time to see him. My sister kept in touch with Kaname all these times. I learned that when I told her that I got a job.
There was a job for an ugly girl like you? Then you can leave this house, right?
Huh?
I'm thinking of getting married to Kaname now.
Kaname?
Yes, your ex-boyfriend's Kaname.
What do you...
It's better for Kaname to get married to me than go out with an ugly girl, right?
I sent a message to Kaname immediately, but...
Sorry.
It was all he said in his reply.
It's hard for you to see Konami and I getting clingy, right? So leave. And I don't want you to have anything to do with me. I'm not gonna invite you to my wedding, but I'll accept your gift. Don't forget to give me one.
Listening to her words, I realized that I've lost my one and only support that I had. I left my home at once and looked for an apartment that I can move into. After that, I worked hard and kept myself very busy so that I had no time to think about my family or Kaname. The possibility of metastasis or recurrence of cancer is high 2 to 3 years after the surgery. I need to get follow-ups for 5 to 10 years. I couldn't stop thinking about recurrence or metastasis. I had lots of friends come over at my place every day, but I felt devastated when I was alone. I would hug myself in a small room when I was feeling depressed. If Kaname was with me. 3 years have passed. It was a call from my mom, who I had not talked to for 3 years. I had no intention of going back, and I didn't want to, but it would be okay to tell them that I didn't get recurrence in these 3 years, so I decided to go home. You're back. What do you want?
Don't act so formal.
You're the ones who told me you wanted nothing to do with me, right?
About that.
Rui-chan, we need your help. Help?
Well, Misa and Kaname broke up. And Misa got desperate and had a car accident. It was a self-damage accident, but...
What are you trying to tell me? Your sister got partially paralyzed, and she lost her eyesight as well. So what?
You know that we're old. We can't take care of a partially paralyzed person.
And you understand how she feels because you have an artificial eye, don't you? No, it's impossible. Huh? I told you that it's impossible. I can never understand how you guys feel. You were never there when I was feeling hopeless and needed you the most. Don't be so selfish! I survived without anyone. Yes, I survived even after my family and my boyfriend left me. It's your turn to live that way.
Really?
You were back?
What's wrong? You look sad.
Seeing Yuri, all the feelings that I've suppressed came out. It's been so long since I cried last.
Are you feeling better?
Yeah,
Rui, about Kaname.
it was for your sake that he got close to Misa-san. For me?
Your family was really harsh on you, right?
He thought it wasn't good for you emotionally, and for you to get better. He was worried about you. And he knew that Misa-san was obsessed with him, so he was gonna use that against her and dump her in a harsh way. He's so stupid. I'd rather have him by my side than his having a revenge.
That stupid is actually here.
What?
I preached him never to make another mistake.
So, if you can forgive him, will you see him again? Before hearing Yuri's words until the end, I rushed out. I'm not going to make another mistake again!